you live from my kitchen on day 65 of Shelter in Place. I hope that all of my subscribers out there are good and that everybody is healthy and happy. Earlier today, I tried to make a loaf of English peasant bread from Mary Berry's Baking Bible. It's supposed to come out toasty brown and light and fluffy, but instead, it looked like a rock. I'm not sure what went wrong here. Maybe my yeast has gone bad. Maybe there's a difference between British flour and American flour. No matter what I did, I couldn't get the bread to come out right. It just tasted stale, which, now that I think about it, pretty much sums up how I feel about everything right now. So, anyway, Jason is outside in his workshop, no doubt doing impressive things with a power drill and a radial saw. He's been spending a lot of time in his workshop lately. Maybe he's bored out of his mind. Maybe he's trying to avoid me. Maybe playing with woodcutters and power sanders is easier than dealing with the actual problem. Okay, so things have not been going great between Jason and I. In quarantine, in our lives, in our time together. I don't know. Maybe it's the stress of losing his job. Maybe it's just the tediousness and redundancy of our stay-at-home lives. I just really feel like, it's been 3 years. 1 year where we knew each other as friends, 1 where we were dating, and almost 12 months that we've been living together. You know how they say you should live with someone to find out just how much you can tolerate all their flaws and inconsistencies? Well, you can multiply that by 100 when it comes to living in quarantine. I mean, he's great. Jason's great. And I love him. I really, really do. But there are times where, I just don't know that loving someone is quite enough. I'm not sure it's the only thing that matters.
Hey guys, Jason here, day 65 of the Shelter in Place order. And I gotta say, things are going great between Shannon and me. It's funny how these sorts of things can kind of make or break a relationship. And I know a lot of people out there have been really struggling to adjust to all the newfound couple time, but well, maybe I just lucked up and I found the perfect woman to share my life with. Shannon's been busy baking breads and cooking up a storm, and I have been spending a lot of time in my woodshed working on my secret project. So as you know, from the last episode, I used my miter saw to make cuts for the box in zebra wood. And then I glued and I clamped the walnut base, and I smoothed everything out with my handy palm sander. Today, we're going to be using my drill press with the 1.5-inch Forstner bit to make the inner compartment. And then we'll attach the decorative hinge and some of those little magnets to add stability. With the coronavirus pandemic and the lack of social interaction that everyone's been feeling, it really sort of brings home this idea of sharing your life with somebody. And before, for me, that was just, a well-worn expression. But now it really feels like Shannon and I are sharing the same life. And it's been great. It's been great. Sure, at times it's been stressful and daunting and maybe a little bit all-encompassing, but there is nobody in the whole world that I would rather be with. She makes this stay-at-home order bearable because, for me, she is home. And she makes me want to stay.
Hey y'all, how is everyone? Day 66 of quarantine. So I'm trying to keep up with my work schedule since they sent us home from the office. I get up early in the morning and I do some yoga stretches. I thank God every day for YouTube and Peloton. And then I do some weights and some ab exercises before I put on coffee and take a shower and change into work clothes. Jason usually sleeps late. He'll have stayed up till 3 a.m. the night before playing Xbox or CSGO with his friends, and then comes straggling down for breakfast in gray sweatpants and a pink Donald Duck t-shirt. By the time he's awake, I'll have gone through my emails, checked in my files, and reviewed all of my client lists. So yeah, I'm staying productive. It's tough when you're all on your own, but I'm getting by. I'm getting by. I'm getting by. Anyway, I wanted to update you on this situation with Brian. I think most of you know that I dated Brian back in high school and that we broke up right before we both went off to college. He's a totally sweet guy, and we've kept in touch over social media, and okay, well, he has a girlfriend. I know that. We're just friends. There's nothing going on. I repeat, there is nothing going on. He has a girlfriend, and I have Jason. The thing is that I guess I keep thinking about Brian. No, all right, let me be honest. I can't stop thinking about Brian. We were talking about stupid high school stuff together, and he reminded me about the time I ripped my prom dress on his car door as we were heading into the gym, and how I was crying. And he told me it was all right. And then he ripped a hole in his tuxedo pants, and he said, "Look, now we're a matching pair." And I guess what really got to me is that I don't feel that way about Jason. I don't feel like we're a matching pair. My life is like a ripped prom dress, and he's late for breakfast in a pair of gray sweatpants.
Oh God, I had such a scare. I was up late last night because I couldn't find the ring. The engagement ring that my grandmother gave me, the one that my grandfather gave her right before he went off to the war. I pulled it out of storage right before Christmas, and I thought to myself, I need to put it somewhere safe, somewhere Shannon will never find it. So I finished the wooden box, and I went to put the ring in it, and I couldn't remember where I'd secretly stashed it. And I went through every drawer in the house, even the old junk drawer with the mismatched screwdrivers and the AA batteries. Nothing, no luck. I looked under the furniture, under rugs, in the car, in the bathroom. Nothing, nada. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was really starting to freak out, but I had to just tiptoe around and stay quiet because I didn't want to wake up Shannon. And then I thought to myself, when I was hiding the ring, where would Shannon never think to look? Where is the one thing that I know Shannon would have no interest? And there it was, beside the TV, inside my old Xbox console. I was so relieved. I was light, like this huge weight had been lifted off me, like I could just float off the floor and fly into space. And then because I had my Xbox out, I rewarded myself with a few rounds of Halo. And you know what? It is just as good as I remember.
Hey everybody, wanted to spend some time on one of my favorite parts of this series, viewer comments. So some of you wanted to know a little bit more about Brian. I know I bring him up a lot, but I repeat, we're friends. We're just friends. And, well, friends talk to each other about things, right? About things that are affecting their lives, like this pandemic and working from home, or not working from home as the case may be. And yeah, about their relationships and the ups and downs, and well, if either one of them are really happy with their current situation.
Okay, so a few people have asked me, aren't I worried that Shannon's going to stumble across this video at some point and give the whole game away? Well, first of all, there is almost no danger that Shannon's going to intentionally or unintentionally ever watch any video on woodworking. Okay, she has zero interest in that part of my life. Really, in a lot of parts of my life. But maybe that's what makes us work. You know, we have that opposites attract, space and our togetherness sort of thing going for us.
A number of people have asked about how the pandemic is affecting our financial situation, and yeah, money is pretty tight. That's why I'm so grateful for all of y'all out there for your love and support. Shout out to my Patreon followers. My job is just about enough to pay the rent and the utilities, and I can flip coupons and find good deals to make sure we have food in the house. And Jason's got some money saved up, although we're starting to go through that, but I know he's still trying, and I guess that's the important part. At least he's making a little bit of money with his weird woodworking videos. God knows why people would sign up for that.
I am so glad that I have all of you out there with me in spirit. I wish we went under this damn stay-at-home order. I wish I could see some of you in person and buy you a drink, or two, or three. God, I miss going out! To brew pubs and dive bars, to movies. I miss live music. I miss seeing people. I miss working. I miss feeling like I'm contributing in some way or other. But it's all right. It's all right. Things are going to get better soon. And in the meantime, I have Shannon. And as long as I have Shannon, everything's going to be all right.
Hey again. How is everyone doing? Things around here are, well, they're weird. They're just weird. Jason keeps popping up, snooping around, asking me what I'm doing. How am I feeling? What kind of plans do I have? It's like he has to be right on top of me. Like he needs to know every single thing that I'm doing at every single moment. Ugh! I think I'm starting to go a little bit crazy.
I've got the box stained and polished. I've got the ring all ready to go. And I keep trying to find the right moment to tell Shannon how I feel and ask her to marry me. But every time that I check in on her, she seems angry and snappish. I think I know why. You know, it's a shelter-in-place order. It's got everybody a little crazy. Maybe it's making her worry about the future and whether or not I'll be there for her. I don't know. I just need to find the right moment because I need everything to be perfect.
I just need to find the right moment. Sit Jason down and try to be honest with him. It's obviously not the perfect time for this sort of thing. And I don't know how Brian explained it to his girlfriend, but at least they weren't living together. Jason is a really good guy. He deserves to know how I feel about him.
Shannon is an amazing woman. She deserves to know how I feel about her.
Okay. Tonight, we'll have dinner. And after that?
After dinner, I'll open that bottle of Chardonnay that we got for our 1-year anniversary.
I'll sit him down and take his hands.
I'll take her hands in mine, and I will get down on one knee.
I'll say it. I need to say it.
I'll say it. I need to say it.
I love you.
I love you. And
what